This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
This is 99X. This is the Morning X. I'm Barnes. That's Leslie Fram. There's Crash Clark. He is on traffic. You guys feeling good today?
Yes, absolutely.
I've got a stupid question. I am not a drug user. I know you are, Leslie,
Right.
but we won't talk about that. No. I'm just kidding. And I'm just going to purposely avoid talking to you, Crash. What? I mean, my mind works in really weird ways. And I was walking down the hallway in between segments, run down to the bathroom. And I started thinking, I was like, because the speaker was on in the bathroom, so I could hear the music, and my mind just wanders. And I wondered, do any drug dealers listen to us? But who else would they listen to?
This is like the time you asked years ago, are there any swingers that listen to the Morning X?
I mean, just things pop into my head, and luckily enough, I have a radio show where I can actually ask those things. Uh-huh. So is anyone listening a drug dealer, and would you come on with us? Because I'm just curious, because I just really can't imagine that they listen to B98. You know what I mean?
So you're saying if they were listening,
I'd like to meet one.
We would be the show? What do you say about our show?
I'm not trying to score some stuff. I'm just saying I'd like to meet someone who does that. Yeah. I guess you say for a living. So 470-741-4999. That's our number. We won't, well, I'll even put you in the disguiser. I'll put the disguiser on your voice, whatever. I would just like to meet a drug dealer. I don't know.
Do you know any? I don't know. I'm looking through my contacts. I don't see any. Crash,
let's not even ask that question.
Okay.
That question was not intended for you. But no, sorry. That I know of, I don't. But maybe at the end of this, maybe I could say yes. But as of right now, I don't.
I'm looking inside the Freeloader app, and I don't see anything in here.
Nothing yet. Not even the geo-targeted deals? There's not
I don't see anything. I mean, there's all sorts of Freeloader perks. There's deals. Right. There's free stuff.
Not Percocets, but it's perks, people. Different. It's totally different.
Upcoming concerts. You can stream us live. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff in here, but just not that. So download the 99X Freeloader app where you can get almost everything that you need.
Except for that.
Hold on. Are you serious? LT, yeah?
No way.
What?
Are you serious?
What?
Already? We've got to disguise the voice.
We've got an early morning drug dealer who's not on the street yet.
Okay, hold on. Morning X, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, now I've disguised your voice. What is your name?
Mary Jane.
Oh, Mary Jane. Okay, of course it is.
Dance with Mary Jane.
Now, what are you? So you're a drug dealer.
That's not the right word.
Okay, what would you call? Well, you answered my call for it. I said, "Is there one listening?" So what do you call yourself?
Pharmaceutical sales rep. Just kidding.
Well, that's an easy way to get out of it, I guess.
Medicine provider.
A provider.
I'm imagining you're like Mary Louise Parker in Weeds.
More like a fairy.
Okay, let's be serious. I mean, you what do you sell?
Medicine that helps people who have pretty serious conditions and other things that need medicine that's not obtainable safely always in Georgia.
Like medical,
like weed?
Marijuana.
Well, it's just basically, at the end of the day, it's just cannabis. Because we have cannabis receptors in our body, so it's cannabis.
Okay, so listen. We don't have your phone number on caller ID. We have you on the voice disguiser. You can put the charade down and just come with it. This is what you do for a living.
Oh, goodness. That's a good word. For a living, not really, because when people are sick, they don't really have money to work. So you just help where you can, and you do a lot of donating your time, energy, resources, and getting them the medicine they need, because cannabis comes in, you can get it in patches now, you can get it in a drink. you can, not just smokable form, but that's one form, but cancer patients and so on need other ways to, consume their medicine.
Now, what got you into this?
Oh, goodness. Oh, being
Say that again?
Yeah, you cut out. What was it?
being a police officer.
Hold on. You're a cop?
Oh, my God.
Not anymore. Seeing firsthand how people needed this as medicine, not understanding, because man makes laws, and we took an oath to enforce the law, but if you see it, you begin to realize that there's a difference between medicine and drugs, Percocet, like you're talking about, other things that are more serious, hardcore.
Do you only sell cannabis?
I only donate cannabis, yes.
Donate. You only donate cannabis. So you left your job as a police officer to do this as your full-time existence?
It's not really, it's a calling, so it's not something you really have a choice in. It's just how life turns out, and you just go where you're called. And if that's the calling, then you just head that direction and don't ask questions and just roll with it and trust the process.
Okay.
So you're doing it here in Georgia because the laws are not the same, like say in Florida or a state where medical marijuana is available. Otherwise, would you just go to one of those states and then open up a legitimate medical marijuana place?
Well, I think that's also what prompted it, is going to a legal state and seeing firsthand how it helped my own child who had seizures and went from 100 a day down to maybe 10 and then maybe 1, and then coming back home to Georgia saying, hey, it's not fair, and fair is not a good word, it's not right, that, people who are sick don't really pick their illness, and they don't pick to live, and they can't really relocate, so why do they not have the same access? And it's because of our dinosaurs at the Capitol, and it's not their fault, so we have to do what we can. There's a whole underground network from former legislators who help to process, patients getting the medicine they need.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Bravo TV star Lala Kent holds nothing back.
I think the boundaries are getting a little unboundaried, but that's fine.
From relationships,
it's grabbing coffee with your friends. That is
right up my alley.
Right?
To business and beyond.
Where there's history, true friendships, but it's fine. I've also been a rat.
I'm obsessed with her. I hate her. Literally the exact same feeling.
If you really want to party,
you have to have the perfect combination.
Give them Lala. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
We're talking to Mary Jane. Of course, we have disguised her voice. We put the call out for any sort of quote-unquote drug dealers listening
by
to
the way,
Morning X.
There are 7 people also on hold.
I know, it's just crazy. This is like seriously crazy.
Who are we? Okay, just curious.
I did want to ask, though, Mary Jane, how do you promote yourself? Is this like a word-of-mouth thing?
Always word of mouth, and normally people who are sick who have serious conditions will find. I had one neighbor who was going to Texas and Louisiana. He was literally passing by to go get medicine for his 9-year-old who had a brain tumor. Did not realize until his son got to the end of stages that he could have walked 4 doors down and gotten the medicine he needed for his son way before he started heading out west.
How do you not get arrested? How do you not, just because it is illegal, so how do you avoid with, accruing more customers not finding out where you live and ratting you out just because?
Right, and that is, I've been to 3 trials with other people who have been in that situation, and there are thankfully, attorneys who will donate their time because they believe in the cause as well. So there are support services, but really just praying and trusting, praying every day that you're doing the right thing and helping people that are sick and need help.
So you legitimately do not sell it to recreational users, because what's the difference at that point? If you're selling it, or donating it, you're
right.
What's the difference?
Well, it's all medical because your entire body is full of cannabinoid receptors, so you can't really say what's recreational, what's medical, because your body has cannabinoid receptors and the body doesn't know. So your body doesn't know if it's getting medical cannabis or recreational cannabis. Your body just knows it's getting cannabis and the receptors are being fed.
Right, I'm saying, but for you, do you discriminate against someone like, I don't know, someone like Crash, who came up to you and was like, hey, I want a dime bag. Would you say, let me see your doctor's note? Or you just say, yeah, sure, here, let me donate this to you?
Tell him I've never checked your ID before.
Oh, you know that? You know Crash?
Wait, do I know you?
I do, but he doesn't know that I know him. So this is how this whole thing works.
Wait a minute. Stop the show. What? What?
Okay, let's get off that line of questioning.
Yeah. Sorry.
Wow.
That's how network works. You just help people. You don't get to necessarily names or conditions. You just know you're helping a person. And we just leave it at that.
Okay, and that being said, I've got a really bad knee.
Wow. Okay, so I think we better. We need to end this conversation. But thank you for calling. I find it very interesting that we have drug dealers that listen to us, but I guess they have to listen to something, right? So, whatever it is. So, congratulations and well, first of all, thanks for being brave enough to come on the air. I know we disguised your voice, but
yes,
thanks, Mary Jane. That's super interesting.
Anytime.
And send me a Facebook message.
No, stop it, Crash.
I want to know who this. You have my number? Text me right now. Text me right now. I'm going to see my phone light up. Text me.
Text him right now.
Hold on, let me get back inside. I got to text my middle guy to get your number.
Oh, well, okay, let's do it. All right, well, what is in there? What do you have him listed as in your phone?
Box number 16.
What? There's code?
Yeah. Absolutely, 100%.
Box number. Is Leslie in your phone too?
No, she's
no.
All right. Okay, well, this has been very educational on many levels. Thank you, Mary Jane. We appreciate you jumping on the phone with us.
Anytime.
I guess Crash will see you later. All right. Have a good day. Oh, God, this is the weirdest. All right, thank you. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. Thank you, Mary Jane.
Bye-bye.
Bye. We're sorry. Tell the other drug dealers we're out of time. Maybe another day. That is strange.
I mean, I kind of understand what she's doing as far as from the medical standpoint.
Of course you understand. You're in her phone.
But I want to know who this is. Who the hell is this?
She has your phone number.
I hope she texts me. Oh, my God.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie.
I'm so high right now, y'all. I'm about to go to sleep on y'all ass.
Weekdays 6 to 10, 99X.
Expert entrepreneur Ed Milet is on a mission to max out your life.
We're throwing open the metaphorical closet doors of our lives. We're going to be cleaning out the closet. What no longer fits? Audit some of your relationships. How about auditing your emotions? Maybe it's your career you need to look at. Get your life together for this season.
The Ed Milet Show.
It's time for a little cleaning of the soul. Let's get a little ruthless, a little refreshing, and a little real. God bless you, everyone.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.